What's happening? You have now tuned in to the Music City Mindset. The Music City Mindset is licensed in the NFM network, and we are very grateful for that partnership because we can be found on all platforms everywhere, all of them. We are coming to you from the Music City Muscle Studios, the #1 strength and conditioning gym in all of Nashville. Go check out Music City Muscle, where we are united by strength. We have a Tennessee pimpin' ass show today, but we're going to get to that in just a little bit. Obviously, I am not here alone. With me, riding shotgun, as always, co-owner of Spontaneous Beauty. He has had pieces of art featured all around the world, not all around the road, on the side of the road at a yard sale. Tractor Ripper, the Backroads Boss, at Mindset Easy 615 on Instagram. Welcome to the show, Evan Butler.
Yeah, buddy. What's happening, man?
And I'm feeling real nostalgic today.
I've kind of been there too, man.
Earlier, I picked up the last piece of my Opryland map collection. I got the 1995, one of the most coveted maps in all the collectible souvenir maps of all of Opryland. So I've been kind of going down a little bit of a memory lane today.
Showing up at nerdy side.
Oh, man.
Worst part is it took you about a decade to get that map.
It did. Those are hard to find. People be charging an arm and leg. This is going to sound crazy.
How much you pay for that map?
People make fakes.
What?
Yep. They get the image. They might get one, and then they make a photocopy of it, and then they try to sell multiple. Like they have, I got 10 1994 maps or whatever it is. You actually got to learn. I know what to look for to make sure something's authentic or not.
That's hilarious. I mean, what criminal goes, I'm going to start counterfeiting maps from Opryland?
But that's the thing. You would never think that someone would do that. Yeah. So someone could be pumping these out for $50, $60. You think that's a decent deal for a collector's item, and who would ever do that? And off one, if you print off 10 of them,
yeah,
because that's usually a red flag. Because when I find them on eBay, they'd be like 4 left or something like that, and I was like, if you got a bunch of these, So I've been very patient, and I finally found one with the right copyright, the right phone number,
the watermark,
the texture of the thin glossy paper. I'm not going to give it all away, but
PhD.
Yeah. I am an expert in Opryland souvenir maps. For those of you that don't know, I loved that place as a kid. But I've been real nostalgic today. Where have you been at today?
I've been nostalgic too. I had a dream last night about Rivergate Mall. And what's crazy about that is, first
you
of
ever
all,
been to Rivergate?
I don't dream a lot anymore, other than daydreams, and vision, and where I want my life to go. But seeing them tear down the mall and thinking about the great mall era, I thought about, nights like we've had recently that I've seen so many legendary hip hop artists in the room, and I get goosebumps. I get, chills. My hair's standing up because I'm like, I see so many people I know that are going to pop off, and I know we're going to look back and it's going to be legendary. And now I think about the mall era, Hickory Hollow to Rivergate, like the Rivergate alone. I could think of from Quaney to Struggle to Lido to Jelly, like so many relationships we built just running into people at the mall, and not to mention maybe all on the same day sometimes,
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to Nino's, because my heart is broken because I've been getting clothes at Nino's for 30 years, and that was my spot. People always be like, where the hell did you get that? And I'm like, man, you don't know where I know.
Oh, God.
For real. And CNC Shirtworks.
Yep.
Grew up, one of our best friends, his aunt worked in the airbrush shop at Rivergate, and like every RIP shirt you ever seen just about come out of there. Not to mention, they used to have a folder behind the desk that had every one in it that had ever been done. I'd give anything to have that book. And not only that, is page after page would be, sadly, RIP shirt of this dude, and then the next shirt would be like, sometimes it'd be like a looking down the mirror in a barbershop of this dude in an RP shirt or this dude in an RP shirt wearing this dude an RP shirt. Yeah. Like literally. Mm-hmm. And it's just a whole era. I bought jewelry in the mall. Like, you know, I can't tell you how many times Monica's like, damn, we're going back again. You know, and I'm like, I need something tonight.
I mean, I don't know what these kids are doing these days, but there was definitely a time where it's like, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to the mall. Like, that's our
making plays at the
event.
mall.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, man, we used to keep my mama's work beeper on me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the mall was really like the first place you could go to without your parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it gave you that first like, grown feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you with your boys, trying to mack on some honeys. Like, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't really got that no more. You can't do that at
do you remember Jillian's at Opry Mills?
You said
Jillian's.
Jillian's.
You're a little Jillian's. You're a little younger than us, but they had a teen club.
Okay.
At Opry Mills. And that's how old we are. But I mean, it was lawless. Like teen club in there all night, twerking up against the wall. You know what I mean? Girls on you, like, and that was all that was talked about next week at school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you had to be seen. And it was just like grown shit.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Like, if I got a grill made, like, first play, I ain't wearing it till we go Jillian's.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm only putting the bottoms in. It was a whole thing, man. It was an era.
Man, what I mean, like, what is out there now?
Opry Mills with a
Well, I
curfew.
mean, yeah, Opry Mills is still there. All the other malls are kind of changing, but like, what kind of took over and filled that gap instead of going to the mall?
Social media.
There ain't nothing that really replaced it, and I mean, ain't no.
He said
I ain't going to
That's
Cool.
crazy.
I ain't going to Cool Springs or Green Hills. I can't afford to park. You know what I mean? And I mean, it just. I guess social media did take it. You know,
I'm
FaceTime.
telling you, yeah, that's how my kids be doing TikToks and YouTube and all that, man. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, do they get together, like just them or their friends? I mean, like, that's what we're doing tonight is social media together.
yeah, they come up to the house. Everybody's on their phone.
Hey,
Everybody's scrolling.
Some of them kids on FaceTime so much they owe me rent. For real, them little boys at school and stuff. Like, you in my house enough. Your face in here enough. You owe me rent, bro.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Dang.
Our internet went out the other night. You would have thought we was going into like World War IV. Like, they're like, man, take cover.
We hadn't even had 3 yet.
They don't know that. They'd have to chat GPT.
Oh god, that's scary. But yeah, man, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
That was a whole era.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm so glad that we didn't have social media back then, just because we made cassette tape mixtapes and they were lawless. If you were beefing with us, we would say anything, nothing was off limits, and pass it around school.
Yeah,
you couldn't do that now. And if it was social media, we'd have been saying some crazy stuff on there. MySpace was bad enough.
Yeah, MySpace, and it's funny because y'all was the cassette tape era. I was the Brandon CD era. You know what I'm saying? So it would have been it was the same way on my end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Did you have a MySpace?
MySpace had my profile song, had the hardest background. Like you came to my page, it was a vibe.
Hey,
do you remember what it was?
Nah, I don't remember what it was. I did a few years ago, and I tried to log into that mug, but I can't remember the password.
Oh man, I remember what my MySpace looked like. It was the I don't know why, but it was a red bandana background, but the paisley pattern, like glittered, like it was like diamonds, like a diamond red bandana.
What song was playing?
Bling bling.
Damn. MySpace really let your friends know where they stood in your life.
Don't get booted from the friends list. Dog.
No, if you ain't in the top 8 or whatever.
It was top 8, and then it started expanding where you could make it like whatever.
Yeah,
like top 20. But I felt like that was
kept it class.
That was a scapegoat for not having to like prioritize your friends.
Yeah.
I left Tom as number 1 the whole time.
For real? Ezra, you should Google this, man. They probably got it in Smithsonian or something.
But yeah, I think, what if they brought that back? Like, let's prioritize like where you are top friends. Yeah. I mean, I guess Instagram has close friends.
Yeah.
But that's not public to other people.
It's not. Nah.
Man.
I don't know. These kids, they'll start a fight now.
It'd be easy for me now.
Yeah.
You know where you stand.
Yeah, people are too nice these days, especially like in sports, are doing like all the jersey swaps, all like working out with your opponents in the off season and stuff. It's too nice now.
Yeah. Speaking of jersey swaps, we got a legend on the couch.
We do.
Yes, sir.
We do. We got. I mean, I consider him a local legend.
Uh-huh.
He's a Lebanon legend.
Yeah.
With what he's been through, a University of Martin legend.
Tennessee legend.
Tennessee pimpin'.
Yes, sir.
He has opened up for the list of artists that this man's opened up for.
Yeah.
Rick Ross.
Uh-huh.
Nelly.
No, that's
no you.
Yeah, I got
Waka.
Yeah. Eddie Guerrero.
Yep. I mean, the list goes on. You can hear Tennessee pimping at just about every stadium in Tennessee. The Titans game, it was a walkout. 104.5 The Zone gave it some love. Yep. Memphis Grizzlies gave it some love.
ESPN Radio.
All of it. Yeah. So if you don't know who this is, you are missing out. Click tight circle. CTC. Yeah. What'd you say that?
I say you fuck with CTC, you get CTE.
Yeah.
What he said. Yeah. Let's see. And you've got some dates coming up.
Yeah.
Dark Horse.
July 2nd, man. We're at
July 2nd.
Legendary venue, man. With the live band, full production, the whole nine, man. It's going to be a show to remember. So if y'all ain't in the building, you need to make sure you get in there.
Yeah. The one and only M.C.D. is on the couch.
Yeah, buddy. All right.
What up?
What's good, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
It's a Friday night.
I'm feeling
we got
good.
A little drink.
Yeah.
We got Summer Jam tonight.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. You got some East Nashville ties.
Mm-hmm.
You got some Lebanon ties.
Yep.
I've heard the story. You've been on podcasts talking about how you grew up a little bit.
Yeah.
But what I want to know is, at what point did you fall in love with music to where this is what you want to chase with everything inside of you? Obviously, you started with sports.
Yeah.
Was this coming after sports, or was this always kind of the goal?
I mean, I've always loved music. I never tried to do music, you know what I'm saying? But like, man, my passion for music has always been there, you know what I'm saying? But I was able to get music in a bunch of different ways. Like, I grew up Church of Christ, where Church of Christ is straight a cappella.
No
like,
instruments.
We make our music, you know what I'm saying?
I went to Church of Christ High School.
Okay, so I grew up just learning how to be the bass, be the altos, the sopranos, a bunch of classes.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Every Church of Christ can sing, though.
Yeah. So my grandmother, her and my uncle used to go around and travel to different churches, and they would sing. And then my grandmother on my dad's side, man, when I would stay in Nashville, I wake up every morning and she's got blues playing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then my dad was old school, so he playing the Scarfaces and the whole nine. So, like, my world to music was a big old web, man. And I really feel like I just took all that and adapted it, and you can hear it in my sound now. So
yeah, you definitely have an old school feel, which to us that are older than you makes me be able to like really vibe with your music. There's not a lot of what I would call young cats that are making music that like I feel like speak to me.
Yeah.
And you're different.
Yeah.
And I can attest behind the scenes. I hope you don't get
you good
kind of way of me bringing this up, but I mean, as far as CTC goes, we're rocking with y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Me and Wes go back about 13 years.
Yeah.
But when I say you're different, even from him, I think, but watching, I just know if it was Wes, if it was us being on stage opening for Waka, you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we got back in that Sprinter van, living the good life that night.
Everybody was hype.
Except you.
Yeah. Man, I just felt like it was good, but there was so much more I could have did to make it great. You know what I'm saying? And even when I found out that Waka was there and he came out of his green room to watch it, got his attention, and he even gave me advice. And that told me right then and there, like, okay, that solidified, like, it could have been better. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like, I just want this so bad. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not a game. It's just, we had talked about it. He was like, man, you looked at that footage like game film. Like, that's for real.
And
like,
that's what I want to talk about. Because I don't know anybody else that we've dabbled with in the local hip-hop scene that I truly think would have gotten it like once the crowd was gone and it was just inner circle behind closed doors, would have been so reflective on themselves, almost hard on themselves, after still crushing it.
And shit ate me alive, to be real. But you gotta understand, like, I got a crazy chip on my shoulder because I like, even with the numbers, even with all the partnerships, I feel like I'm still not respected around here. You know what I'm saying? Like the hip hop blogs, ain't nobody posting my songs. Ain't nobody coming. When I had the studio event, I invited every national media in the city. None of them showed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, I don't even
except one.
Yeah, my guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just use that as fuel because like I got the numbers. I'm glad you guys gonna be on my show on the 2nd, but like when I put on the show myself, man, we bring people out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a true experience. So it's just, I just use it as fuel, bro. Like,
but I want to definitely talk about the sports upbringing because I personally, I don't think, and we couldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
Can't go back and tell, but like, I don't think that you are the way you are on yourself. I don't think you are the way you are in that Sprinter van after Waka without sports being your foundation.
Most definitely.
So that was obviously your plan A, I'm guessing, right?
It was, and even like to tie it into perspective, like sports, in a sense, even though it almost took me out, it really changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pops did a bid. My uncle was on the most wanted list. He did 17 years. Sister was in jail. She in and out with the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just that talented, gifted kid that, like, if I got into any BS, they hit, hey, you know your brother out here? You know, Sean out here? Like, nah, go get back on the football field. Go back practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just kept me from getting into the BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, once my pops was gone, it was just my mom. So she was having to work them 12-hour shifts. So she couldn't make it to a lot. So a lot of it was me growing up with coaches. You know what I'm saying? Just getting those life lessons from a lot of them I consider my uncles. Shout out to Chavez, Brian. Man, I can name them a bunch. Jeffrey Huddleston, if you ain't shaking, you're faking. Rock, just a bunch of people that grew to be like father figures because they believed in me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it just kept me from getting into the BS. So,
do you feel like you would have been able to stay the same motivation to stay out of trouble and chase something if you would have started music instead of sports?
I don't, because I saw to my brothers because like granted I was gifted, but we kicked it. We shook life still even then. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have started doing music when I was 18, my life would probably look a whole lot different now. Just because we enjoy the motion, enjoy the fast lifestyle. Like, I went in the streets, but like, granted, that would have been my version of it. You know what I'm saying? And it probably would have even took me there. You know, I done lost so many close homeboys since then, overdosed and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it very easily could have been me, because there's been plenty of times I was at the party bullshitting, mixing the drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it only takes one time for motherfuckers to get hooked like that, man. But shit, God just kept me, you know, didn't allow that to happen to me, man. So that's why I'm blessed in that sense, you know. So
you were motivated because I'm guessing you had recruiting and all of that, right?
Yeah, well, I was motivated just from the simple fact, like, shit, my pops graduated high school, but outside of that, none of our males graduated high school. And shit, I grew up with my moms and shit. My sister, she had a vision for the majority of her life, but then she lost her vision like in her 20s. So my sister's completely blind. And she has a daughter who's my niece, who I had to help raise. So like, I had to grow up. Like, I had to become a man early. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man of the house.
Yeah. And then in high school, my mom ended up getting crazy sick, and where she lost her job, got put on disability. So we moving to the projects. It was just a whole lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Even to I'm in Martin, the first day of spring practice, I done got a call. My uncle done got shot 6 times in our driveway where we grew up. And that was just like a list of emotions for me, man, because I remember Coach Scott, solid dude, man. I think he's with the Patriots. He coached the Georgia D-line, national champion. But I remember after my uncle got shot, man, they pulled me into the room because my parents was like, hey, don't let him come back home. And he's like, hey man, he's like, I don't know if I did a great job recruiting you. He's like, are you in the game? and I look at him and I'm like, yeah, my whole family 40, but I ain't never jumped in that life, you know what I'm saying? But like for that to be a tragedy and that be one of the first things you ask me, you know, it kind of like struck how like it can be perceived, you know what I'm saying? So like, and life is real crazy. Real
Man.
good.
So with Martin,
Yeah.
You played a couple years there.
Yeah.
Are you cool talking about what happened on the field there?
Yeah, man. I guess it wasn't as tragic there as it was in high school, but what ended up cutting my time there was we had a workout in the off season, and it was just kind of like how it was back home. And I'm talking about like when I had my heart episodes, it's like imagine like a cramp, you know what I'm saying? But it's in your chest, like arteries are closed, like the valves are closed. It's just like it feels like a big old muscle. But I remember that day specifically, dog. That was probably like the closest to death I ever felt like, even though it wasn't that bad, but my whole body had like locked up, my legs and everything. And I remember the trainer I was like, what's going on, man? He was like, both of your legs are locked up. And he was like, we didn't even do legs today. I already knew what it was, you know what I'm saying? And it was just one of those things, and it scared me so bad. I was just like, you know, I can't do it no more because that was probably like my fourth time, the fourth scare, because shit in high school, I was life flighted from our school, from the field to the hospital. I've been life flighted 3 times in my life.
You've been life flighted 3 times?
Life flighted 3 times trying to play ball.
That's hardly anybody that's been life flighted that many times.
Nah, I'm still paying for the medical bills now. but I've been life flighted 3 times trying to play ball. And that's why I guess my recruiting story is so amazing, because my sophomore and junior year got taken from me. I really got recruited so crazy just based on my senior year. I had like a historical senior year at Lebanon, but the years prior to that, every time I try to come back, get cleared to go play ball, episode would happen.
What do they think's causing these episodes?
So I got something called neurocardiogenic syncope. So pretty much it's your blood flow to your heart and your brain. So it affects your oxygen levels, it affects a lot of things. So like even the sun, like me being in the sun for like a long period of time, like brings on those episodes. So I take like beta blockers and blood thinners and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So just to keep me going. But
you're an old soul.
Nah, for real. And so at the time, we literally did almost every test you can think of. I had a procedure. I had a device in my chest for the longest that was monitoring my heart and all that good stuff. And when I was in college, it was pinching me in practice and stuff. So I had to come back and have a procedure to take it out. And haven't put it in, but I still got the battle scars right there on my chest, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I did a test called a tilt table test. And ended up having like an episode during the experiment, but and that's how we found out exactly what I had. So but ever since we got a diagnosis, it's been way better.
You hadn't had any since, or have you?
I have, sparingly though. I think I've had like maybe 2 scares since then. But like I'm like under control of it way better just because I got a better understanding on it.
I feel like now if I see you getting too hyped to show them, be like, I hate you.
Nah.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna be worried for you. When you're having one of those episodes, especially like the times being life flighted, like do you go out like blackout, or like do you remember being on the helicopter and all of that?
Blackout. Memory is definitely like fuzzy all the times. I guess like the worst one was when the manager, and he ended up getting like a prestigious award or whatnot. He had to hook me up to the defibrillator machine and like bring me back to life, like in our locker room. Shout out to Justin, man. That's my guy. We had many life talks, but yeah, like when I tell you it's like literally close to death. I've had like a true out of body experience though.
What was that like?
Man, I pray it's what I felt at the time, you know what I'm saying? But and I've really only talked to my family about this, so it's some personal shit. But I seen my grandmother, who honestly, like growing up, was like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And my grandmother was extremely sick growing up. She was in the hover round, And she didn't know how to work that motherfucker, so she used to go in and hit the walls and put the holes in the house and shit.
Running over people.
On me. Had my pop mad as hell. But she told me it wasn't my time. And I had something in store for me.
Chills.
So, no, this is real deal. And I never, ever knew what she meant by that. And the ironic thing about it is my brother Lee was talking to me about just so much shit that I've been through in my life. And he said kind of some of the same exact words that my grandmother said at the time. And so for the longest, I was always like wondering, like, what is my fate? Like, what is my purpose here? You know what I'm saying? And I think I found it, to be honest with you, because, man, I done met so many people and inspired so many people in our community with my music, man. So, like, that's why, like, if y'all see me, dog, I'ma always be showing love. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, I done been through so much bullshit, so I just know how everybody in the world done went through some bullshit, so I ain't gonna add no bad light to your life, bro. So that's just how I move, you know what I'm saying? So,
when you're a daddy, you got 3 kids?
I got 4.
4 kids?
Yeah, so 9-year-old, 5, 3, and 1. And your boy is snipped.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that little smoke went up. I said, that's pimp juice.
Homie.
Doctor was like, 26. He's like, what's that? I was like, never mind, man. Just go on about your business. Don't talk to me while you're down there.
Homie. Yeah, well, I was trying to talk and joke and shit. I'm like, hey, man.
Yeah, just do that.
So I guess you, in having to hang up the cleats, and having too many scares and risk versus reward.
That's a hard day.
Yeah,
I mean,
what followed that? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like
depression.
You had to do some. You had to do some soul searching.
Yeah,
I'm assuming during that time.
Yeah.
Was there a song or something you were listening to that was like, man, football didn't work out, so I'm going to go to music? And like, when did you first learn you had them bars like that?
Man, I didn't know. I think that just came from me just being naive as hell and ambitious as fuck. Like, hell, I done did every damn thing under the sun: insurance, real estate. If I put my mind to it, I'm gonna do it. But I was just hearing just a bunch of the stuff that was around here. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, man, I wonder if I can. You know, I love to write, so I was writing a lot at the time, but I never ever rapped. So, man, I went into the studio. I just had a bunch of shit I had written, and I made the song called Respectfully, which kind of told a story about my family. And everybody was saying that. I was like, yo, funny. First, let me start. I told everybody I was going to rap before I did. And everybody's like, fuck no. It was like, you better not, man. And then I went in there and made Respectfully. Everybody's like, hold on, bro. You kind of sound like Biggie. And then so I took that and made the next B.I.G., and people took that as I was calling myself B.I.G., but really I just took what I was hearing. You know, everybody was talking about what they were hearing in my music and made the next B.I.G. The 4th song I ever made was Tennessee Pimpin', though, and that's what
that motherfucker right there
changed the whole trajectory of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that joint bangs, dog.
I knew it was special when I made it, but I didn't know it was going to be to the degree that it's at now. Like, all these sponsorships. Like, I grew up crazy Titans fan. Like,
yeah,
been in a stadium when they're getting their ass smacked to them bumping a song in the stadium and jersey reviews. Like, that shit's unreal to me, you know?
Shit's a movie.
On me.
Yeah.
Well, we got to take a commercial break.
Look at you. The first time he's ever done that.
He's on it.
But yeah, I really like that. I mean, that goes so much, and I want to talk more about sports into what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Because as someone who's played sports at a high level and then moved on to something else, and what I've learned from that, definitely want to tap into that.
Yeah.
And also we got to talk about what you're doing now. So the date's coming up. But like he said, for the first time ever, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here on the Music City Mindset. We're back. Here at the Music City Mindset. We are here with the one, the only M.C.D. on the Music City Mindset,
Legends
baby.
in the building on a Friday night.
All right. So we've understood now a lot of like what you've been through as to why you approach your craft the way you do. And I feel like drawn to your approach as a former football player myself, and I've said this a lot on here in a lot of different industries. Whether you win the Super Bowl or you don't win a game, you go back and watch the film. Yeah. And I feel like there's a part of sports that makes you be able to self-assess more so than having a foundation in any other upbringing, any other foundation.
Facts.
Do you feel that way? And how has sports, even though that might not have ended how you wanted to end, how has sports played into what you're doing now and how you continue to dial in and develop your craft?
Yeah, it's just a mindset, you know what I'm saying? Like the structure with it, even going down to the film, you know what I'm saying? Like unless you've been in that lifestyle, then you know how structured it is. Like you got workouts at 6 a.m. in the morning, you know what I'm saying? You got to go to class, and then even after class, you got to get taped. If you gotta go see the trainer, like all that stuff is mandatory. And then you have to go and do a practice. And then when you get out, you got to have your tablets, and you got to make sure you're clocking in the hours on your game film. You know what I'm saying? So like, just that structure with how sports was for me is kind of how it is for me in the music game. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be the best, even in sports or anything, like you can't be content. And I think for me, that's kind of what drives me. It's just like, y'all seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like it wasn't great, dog, like I can't hide it. Like it's gonna bother me until I figure out what I need to do to get there. So for real.
So, I mean that's exactly how I saw it. Yeah. When you see someone who was like really brought up in sports and got to that high level, where watching film, it's hard for me to explain this. I'm so lucky you're in the room. Yeah. That like it's not just watching film isn't just like watching a game like you're eating nachos, watching a game. Like you're breaking down, here's all the 4th and 1s. Yeah. Here's all the, 2nd and longs. Like you're watching situational things on the film.
Yeah. Here's the dead energy in the room. Like, what was I doing at the time for the dead energy? Here's the hypest parts of the moment. What song was I doing at the hypest part of the moment? What action on stage was I doing at the hypest part of the moment? You know what I'm saying? There's been times where on that Waka show, I missed a couple bars, like key bars, like, not knowing my lyrics, but like kind of fumbling over my words. You know what I'm saying? Pissed. Yeah. So like, so just about perfecting that.
Because that has to be hard. Because when you're in a studio, you can, tap in, and if you get out of breath or you mess a bar up, you can go back and do it in multiple takes, things like that.
Except we have seen this man go one take, multiple songs,
one take. But how when you're in a hype environment of a concert, at some point you got to take a breath, different from how you might have recorded it, things like that.
I mean, there's some distracting stuff going on in the audience.
Oh, there is, especially at the Waka show. Like the females at the front were like doing all this crazy shit. So like, what the dope part about it is just like interacting with them and also hitting all the key stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's a lot that goes into it. For me, so I'm such a big guy. So like at the beginning, like when I was like very raw into this, I would be on stage trying to be all hype, not having the breath control, just looking at it tired, out of shape. So like I know for me, like I like to put on experience, like that, like, oh, you a big dude, be cool up there. Like, yeah, like I'm gonna be cool up there, but I also want to give you energy. So I had to learn how to do that, you know what I'm saying? And if you see me perform, I'm definitely like very interactive. So I had to learn how to like have the breath control to do that while also being able to perform the way I wanted to, So like it just took a bunch of reps and trial and error. So
I want to say this, like, first of all, that night we have a lot of cool experiences doing this. That night is probably one of the highlights of my year.
Appreciate that. And it's real.
Like from the ride down, but the ride back, I even spit some.
Yeah, you did. And I didn't even know you spit, man.
It's a rare day.
Nobody does. He won't let me tell nobody.
It's a rare day. Because, I write every day. I still spit, but, like, it's a rare day that I'm inspired. Yeah. And to spit like that. Yeah. And I just want you to know, first of all, I was like a kid in a candy store listening to not only unreleased music, but great music. Mm-hmm. And like I've told you this, off the camera, but like I also want to make it public. Like seeing you as a family man, a good dude, there's been nothing you've ever said that like didn't come to fruition. That like literally, like you're like, if I'm gonna be there, I'm there.
Yeah.
Like you're on time. You do what you say. But I mean, I see your wife with you. I see you with your kids. I see, and I respect that.
Yeah.
But like bar for bar, the melodic flow, something I needed to hear. Honestly, and I feel like Tennessee needs it.
Yeah.
I feel like America needs it. The world needs it. Like growing up on that old school hip hop and loving new hip hop at the same time, being a student of the game, loving all aspects of it, from Beastie Boys to Lil Baby, you know, you name it.
Yeah.
Literally just the lyrics behind it. What's your process like?
What's my process
What inspires you to write a song? Is it hearing a beat and then coming up with an idea? Is it a pad and paper with a beat?
Man, it's a little bit of both. Like I feel like I'm kind of insane a little bit when it comes to
gotta
shit.
be.
Because I be in my head so much, like not necessarily just talking to myself, but just rapping to myself. So like, there's been times in the process where I started with a beat and then I'll start writing. There's been times where I just literally are just saying some shit in my head and I'll branch it from there and put everything together. But this shit just fucking consumes my brain so much. Like I could literally be talking to my wife and I'm rapping in my head. like
I feel that.
Even down to the studio process, like I'm able to like one take shit because like once I've got like pretty much it figured out, like I'm so obsessed with trying to like make sure it's that perfect that I'll probably have spitting that verse damn near 1,000 times before I even touch the studio. Like dead ass. Like I would literally sit around the house all day just rapping the fucking verse, just and trying different things in the verse before I get to the studio. Mainly because the studio is so damn expensive, and I've had those times like before I knew how to like craft my time in the studio where I've had a 3-hour, 4-hour session. I didn't have a fucking song, and I was out $250 on top of having the kids because I didn't have the money like I do now, like back then. So it was even more critical. But that kind of like crafted my process. But yeah, I'm just.
When you say they crafted,
huh?
When you said they crafted your process,
That crafted.
Yeah, that crafted.
That crafted.
Yeah.
Who helped you really do that? Was that self-taught?
The people who like really taught me the ins and outs in terms of like how to like write music and the true like understanding of the game was Dirt helped me understand like the importance of like writing to a beat. But the dude I had worked on Tennessee Pimpin' with, his name was Justin Eckert. I don't know if you guys know who 060 is, but they're a new band out of Kentucky that's going crazy right now. He's showed me the whole business aspect of it, like how to register my songs, like how to craft my studio time. Like he's seen the potential in me and was like, man, like this is stuff you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was Justin. And I was going to Kentucky to record, driving to Bowling Green down there with him.
What does M.C.D stand for?
Man, really, I was just paying homage to the old school MCs. Like back in the day, like everybody was like MC, MC Light, MC Ren, just and I was like, shoot, I'm M.C.D. But now, like writing and over time, like people were saying like Music City D in the songs.
That's what I assumed it was.
Yeah, Music City D. And I thought that was dope, but it's too like local. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking
I thought the original M.C.D, like MC.
Yeah,
Deshaun,
M.C.D, like
you know.
Master Ceremonies. But in my raps, I done came up with some clever things.
Yeah. I mean, it could be anything, right? It's an
making
acronym.
cash deposits.
Right.
Everybody's like, "Hey, bro, that's hard." Like, I missed the making cash deposits, and some other stuff I ain't gonna say on here.
I love hearing you talk about like how songs just pop in, even in a conversation. Yeah. It literally drives my girl crazy because when we're having those conversations, she can see me drift off.
Yeah,
and she's like, "Back, hey, where'd you go?"
Yeah. I just be like, I'm like, I'm sorry, babe. What were you saying again? I got this damn song.
When you're talking about that's a little too local, I'm gonna ask maybe some hard questions.
Yeah,
here.
Let's do it.
All right, you're from Lebanon,
right?
There's been some hard MCs come out of Lebanon. Some of our favorites. We talked about Haystack off air. How much do you feel like you embrace Lebanon or try to be Nashville?
I embrace Lebanon to the fullest. It's all in my music. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess it's part of me because like I'm the underdog, and I look at like a lot of people view Lebanon as underdog. You know what I'm saying?
like a little cousin or
it's
something.
popping now though.
Yeah, no, it's booming, and I love that, man, because I feel like how I'm growing in my career is the same way my city is growing. You know what I'm saying? So like, probably the time when this thing is popped, Lebanon's probably going to be as big as a Franklin or a Brentwood, competing with the Nashville. But no, there's been a lot of times where people like said I was from Nashville, and I've corrected them and said I'm from Lebanon, without being disrespectful, because like again, my pops is from Nashville. He graduated from Stratford. My Uncle Myron has like 20 years with the Bordeaux Eagles, running their football program down there. He's won like 12 championships down there. He's a legend with the Bordeaux Eagles, you know what I'm saying? So like, I have a lot of ties at both, man, but Lebanon is my roots, you know what I'm saying? So it's funny that you said that about the embracing though. So like, Haystack is probably, to be honest with you, the only musician from my city that's fully embraced me. Like, everybody else from my city, like, viewed it as like me trying to be like them or like competition. Like, if you like look at my features, like the only people I have a features with is A West, Jeremiah, and now John. 3 people. You know what I'm saying? Well, when I started out doing music, I reached out to everybody in my city. Like, hey man, like let's jump on this song. Everybody gave me the short stick. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
And it ain't no love lost. It is what it is. But like I was just talking to my uncle about it. Like
get that Haystack feature.
Yeah, what's up, Uncle Stack?
They gonna live to regret it though.
Yeah, that's why I was telling my uncle. I'm like, it's a whole different tier now. So it's now more so like, ain't no bad blood, but shit, you iced out. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta enjoy this journey from the outside looking in, because I've overextended my hand. So
I feel like that from Nashville, like growing up in East Nashville, which has changed completely. But like I loved my city before it was big.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a correlation there. I feel like you're in love with Lebanon.
Yeah.
It's in your blood. It's in your bones. You know, you're in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing the city boom and everybody start to love Lebanon as your career booms and goes. It's a nice feeling of like you're booming together.
Facts. Yeah. And I mean, you got to think about it, bro. I damn near died for the football team with that city on my chest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I talked to Coach G down there, man. I definitely got to get down there. I want to talk to the boys just to let them know, like, just the importance and what they're representing, like, because that's what I truly believe in. So, yeah, shout out to my city, man. L's. I can't never throw up the L the right way in them pictures, bro.
I know. Which one?
They always be reversed. I'm showing love, just know.
Yeah. Well, and no disrespect to Lebanon, when you're talking to somebody that's not from the city, they don't know Lebanon. They don't know Clarksville. They know Nashville. Yeah. And so I think everybody has a pass on that anyways, is because first of all, if you're from Lebanon, you're from Nashville. Yeah. It's all encompassed in a way that like
and that's what we're missing in the music scene. Like if you take a Memphis, if you not on one area code, you're Memphis to them when it comes to music. Like a lot of their biggest artists aren't even originally from Memphis. They're from the outskirts, like the Somervilles and stuff like that. Right. But it's never like, oh, you're not from Memphis. Here in Nashville, it's like, oh, we got this top 10 list, just the true Nashville artists. If you ain't grow up here, then you can't get on this list, blah, blah, blah. I was like, motherfucker, like we are the 615. Like, I think that's what we missing in our music scene. Like, instead of embracing just the city, we need to be embracing the fact that Nashville looks better when the whole 615 is embraced. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what city that you're from the 615, it's like that. It's collective, and that's not only like the Memphis area. Look at Houston, like all the big cities that are booming.
Atlanta, same thing.
Yeah, they're embracing that area code or that region as a whole, not one specific part. So, but yeah, that's why I be telling Carl, like, my base ain't here. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's so much broader. It's just about putting the plan together to execute it. You know, I'll talk to you guys about that. So
yeah.
Speaking of big structure, how did y'all come together?
Yeah,
man,
how'd you get with CTC?
Man, really through West. I met West at a rap show in Murfreesboro. That I got booked at, and they did like a pregame like artist type ordeal. Me and West had locked in after that show, and Kari actually found me on TikTok from when Tennessee Pimpin' that went viral. He was on some like beats page. I didn't even know it was Kari. And he was like hitting me up like, hey, bro, let me send you these beats, bro. Like, you're cold, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't even know it was him. And then after I met him, he was like, hey, he's like, yeah, I'm Trap Beats. I forgot what his name was. On TikTok, I've been hitting you up. And so it just came full circle, you know what I'm saying? But, man, Kari and Weston on them, bro, they so real. Like, you don't see, like, real motherfuckers in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? So, like, them definitely, like, my brothers to me.
Yeah.
Real deal.
His performance at the 615 Music Festival.
Yeah, I'm a fan now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fan of Kari now.
Yeah, Kari.
For sure. Brick by brick.
We working on something, man. I'm trying to throw him on one of these songs I got, so we'll see if
I'm waiting on a Rambo Lee feature.
Yeah. I done talked to Rambo Lee. I got a missed call from him right now. I got to call him back. Yeah, Rambo.
Sorry he was with us, Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo. Nah, that's my dog. He's extremely slept on too, man. I seen some hate
for sure.
online, but he's about to drop an album on the 30th, so make sure y'all cop that, and he gonna show y'all.
Am I really a monster?
Yeah. Man. I'm telling you, the CTC way, man. Big steppers.
Well, there's a lot, there's a lot of rappers in the city right now, a lot of different factions really popping off. And it's gonna make some people mad, but fuck it. I haven't seen another that I thought everybody could blow. Yeah. Except for y'all.
Yeah. We got so much talent. So much talent. Just like the stuff I think I'm sitting on probably like 30 songs right now.
Nick's just slept on.
Nick's is crazy slept on. And I told him that. Like and truth be told, it's probably a little bit with him being white, you know what I'm saying? Like
it is.
They hating on him, you know what I'm saying? But like he's a damn dog, bro. Like y'all talk about my lyrical pen. His lyrical pen is crazy.
There's such a comparison with white rappers.
Yeah.
If you're a chopping rapper, a fast rapper, they immediately want to go, okay, Yellow Wolf, MC, and like.
I feel them though, just from the simple aspect of like when everybody looks at me, the first kind of comparison they throw to me is Biggie. And we talked.
What a comparison to have, though.
Dog, I mean, and I was like, man, that's
that must suck.
Yeah, I was like, that's
I hate
a big
that
shout out
you.
to me up under. Yeah. Everybody's like, no, you're fucking stupid. Run with that.
Everybody keeps thinking I'm like Pac. It's terrible. Shit.
Oh man. But no, I will say, and I hope
Deshaun ain't got no lazy eye.
Man, we just some big dudes with swagger. Man.
Yeah. No, I don't. I hope Terry listens to this episode. He'll be proud. But he got me to really embrace in being a trainer, running a gym, and even how I approach networking with this podcast is to fully embrace the mindset of collaboration over competition.
Yeah.
That I don't think there's anybody out there that does what we do, so we don't have competition. So let's collaborate with everybody.
Thanks.
I don't feel like everyone is on board with that.
Yeah.
Because everyone's trying to make it and they don't know how to look at the bigger picture. But it seems like you're on that same tip. And I feel like that's where the city needs to go. It seems like what CTC does. Because literally, like you said, from top to bottom of that roster, any of y'all could pop off with the right one.
Elite.
And it's wild. Yeah, and it's all different.
I mean, it's hard to have a show with 5 headliners, but easily done with y'all.
Yeah. I'm working on a show in Lebanon right now at the Capitol Theater, which will be historic. And I was talking to Wes, I'm like, to be honest, like the only people we need is our group. Like,
that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
If you just had all CTC,
amazing show.
And obviously, because it's in Lebanon, let you headline that one.
Yeah,
right.
Tight night.
Might do one in Antioch at some point, and then like y'all could just rotate.
Yeah.
And I mean, y'all, that's dangerous with y'all.
Yeah.
But that's that mindset of being able to collaborate with each other. Where they say like high tides rises all ships. Like
most definitely.
That seems like how y'all operate. So within that conversation, a question we ask everybody. This show is kind of really turned into figuring out how to navigate this city and find success, find your support, find your people, your fans, how you can chase your dreams in this city.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that are doing that aren't from here.
Yeah.
So they're coming in to this version of the city. So to you, what is a Music City mindset?
A Music City mindset, man. To me, you just gotta be selfless. And what I mean by that is like, man, like if you see me, I'm at everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wes performing tonight, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Cruz, when he throws Control the Ville events, I'm there. Like, just being able to have that sense of pride, to cheer on everybody else, be happy for their success and their goals. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll remember that. So like, if they do blow or something like that, man, they'll be more inclined to reach down and pull up a hand for you, you know, to allow you to get there. But it has to be sincere also, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really just, you know, just having true compassion. So like what I view it as. So
compassion, I like that.
Yeah.
It's a good answer. Let's go ahead and talk about what you got coming up.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Big show, man.
2nd.
July 2nd. Shout out to Dark Horse Institute. My guy Storm, man, he's the professor out there with the students. They're running like my social media page right now. I have like a touring and booking department that's working for me. I have a PR and partnerships department that's working for me, trying to get me brand deals. They're talking to like FanDuels and DraftKings and Fanatics because I'm so sports inclined and my music is so tied in with sports right now. So hopefully some big things happen in store with that, man. But full live band, full live production. And we're mixing the genres. We're doing rock, we're doing pop, we're doing rap. So, and these are people that are big in their respective genres as well. So, like, I sold out a show in Lebanon. We had like 300. They had to lock the door. I'm trying to do that at Basement East. That would be amazing. But yeah, we got some BMI representatives. Sony has said they'll be there. Storm said he's trying to get Universal, trying to get some big wigs there, man. And I believe if they see me on that stage, man, that's the only thing that they'll need to see. So hopefully we can get the money rolling in on the
So you're doing
side.
this whole show, your whole set's with a live band.
Yeah, 30-minute set.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. That leads me to talk about a signature sound of the city. When you hear something about Memphis, you mentioned Memphis earlier.
Yeah.
Anyone coming out of Memphis, even if they don't sound the same with a different cadence, you can kind of tell when someone's from Memphis.
Yeah.
You could tell when someone's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
East Coast has a sound. West Coast has a sound.
Texas.
Texas, all the chop and screw, like all that kind of stuff. They all have a sound of the region just within hip hop.
Yeah.
I don't know that Nashville hip hop has a sound.
I agree.
But there seems to be this wave. What do we call it? Delta Trap?
Yeah.
That's what I coined.
Okay.
We coined that. Of hip hop to a live band. And kind of just talking about how we were talking about like a Music City mindset and being able to have that collaboration over competition mindset. That seems to be what we're doing as a city, but no one's really like stood up to say like this is our sound, like this is something we're doing for an event, a one-time thing. But it seems like hip hop with a live band could be,
which a lot of people don't, going back to, Young Thug's done it for years, this and that, but it's different. I think growing up in Tennessee, so close to Memphis, I heard a thing the other day that the Cherokee believed that the music came from the water.
Yeah.
And so you got the Cumberland at the Tennessee River, and that the Cherokee believed that the music came from being close to that body of water.
Yeah.
But it's like in Nashville, you got that trickle down, that Memphis, that Delta blues.
Yeah.
And to me, hip hop is really evolved from that. It's the pain, it's the struggle, and even it's telling the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
And so like to hear it to a live band, it really feels like the next evolution. That's why we were like, what do we call it? Delta Trap, because we grew up on trap. We love trap music. You know what I mean? Like we lived it.
Yeah.
But also like growing up with family members playing blues, listening to blues, like with the band, it really gives that soulfulness and it just feels right.
Yeah, it's definitely growing. I mean, they do it every single Monday on Jefferson down here in Nashville. Monday Night Jazz, and that's where I got my first experience for it. I'd never even done it before I did it, and it was dope. And the crowd, they love music out there, you know what I'm saying? So, like, after I got that first fill of it, I had to hit Timmy back, like, hey, man, bring me back, because that's how much I enjoyed it. And so that's why, like, for this live show, man, I've been telling my people, because I just went down there and did it. I didn't even bring nobody with me. I'm like, man, when y'all experience this, man, like, y'all are going to understand. Like, it's just a whole different experience. Like, because, like, I perform with energy, and then you just have the band, and they're doing their thing. And it's just like one of those things you got to be in.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Nashville, because people call it the Music City, and they think about the top country music stars and stuff like that. What people don't know, because you don't know the names, the household as a household name, is the studio musicians that play bars, that play in the studios, that have played for the top of the top, multiple across different genres, but you don't know their name because they're just, some guitar player. Yeah. Right. But they are literally have played with the top of the top. They just don't have that household name. Yeah. And so I feel like that, to me, as of right now, is going to be more of that signature sound, because that makes up who is Music City. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a ticketed show. People can come buy tickets and actually experience this?
Yeah. So if you go on basementeast.com, scroll down to July 2nd, you'll see my flyer right there, M.C.D. And then the other people that's going to be performing as well, man. So $15 for general admission. You can get a table for $30, seats 4. Yeah, and we start at 7:30 and we're going on. Got some crazy stuff, man. Doing In the Country with the live band. I do think that's going to be the biggest song of my career. It's special. Yeah. Got Jeremiah, who is Tim Gent's wife. We have an R&B song together. She's popping in. We're gonna do Lonely 2 on there. Gonna do Beat the Block with West, and I'm gonna have some unreleased songs. I'm gonna do some classics I got, man. So it's gonna be a special night.
Tennessee Pimpin' with a live band.
Tennessee Pimpin' with a live band.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I could already hear that at a stadium with the live band.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a goal. Whenever I do get signed, and I got like budget money, one of my goals is to literally have TSU's band like on the field, and we doing Tennessee Pimpin'. Like that would go berserk. That would be legendary. You know what I'm saying?
So to wrap this up, as this episode is coming to a close, because I feel like we could keep talking for another 2 hours. Yeah. People listening at home that are just not getting introduced to you, your story, about to get introduced to your music. Tell everybody how to find you on social media and everything else. And anything else you want to plug.
Yeah. _ the real M.C.D. On Instagram. I am M.C.D.615 on TikTok. Or you can just type in Tennessee Pimpin', man. It will pull up everything you need to know. Man, I'm M.C.D., Mr. Tennessee Pimpin'. Probably the biggest underdog that you know. And but,
literally.
Yeah.
For real.
Big as hell.
Literally. Go walk in any room and turn heads, man.
Yeah. Well, we will definitely be there July 2nd. So go ahead and get your tickets. Go ahead. If you're thinking about getting a table, go ahead and buy one, because as soon as we leave here, I'm probably going to order one, get a whole table. Yeah, maybe 2 tables. So get them, because they're going fast, because we exist.
Yeah. Dark Horse, M.C.D.
Yeah, shout out Dark Horse.
Click Tight Circle.
CTC.
Man, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
I appreciate y'all, man, bringing your boy on, man. It's been nothing but love.
Yeah.
Real deal.
Absolutely.
Man, it's been a legendary journey so far. Stay tuned for the next chapter. This is Easy 615 Music City Mindset. Hit that like, share, and subscribe.
Long live M.C.D. And for the love of Nashville, tune into the next episode.
Yeah.